Hi, my name is Asia, and in today's video, I just wanted to teach you how quick and easy it is to use your iPhone to take a professional looking headshot. I'm a photographer with over 10 years of experience, and this video is going to be super quick and easy, and it's going to teach you exactly what you need to do. So first thing is to understand lighting. So if you look at my face right now, I have a bit of shadow on the left side of my face. The light source is right over here. So to demonstrate what happens when you position yourself in reference to a light source is basically I'm going to do a quick turnaround so you can see my apartment now. But this is beauty lighting. This is flat lighting. So as you can see, there's not too much shadow on my face. As I keep moving around my room, my living room, now you'll see that the shadow is on my right side of my face. And as I continue moving, now you can see I have really a lot of shadow on this side and a little bit less shadow on this side. And now you can see the light is behind me and I have tons of shadow on this side of my face. So the reason I'm demonstrating is that this is so that you can understand where the light source is really impacts the way your photo looks. Right now you can see I look really dark and a little bit scary maybe, unless you like that ethereal kind of light coming in from behind. Generally for a headshot you want nice and even lighting. So now I'm back where I started and I'm about 45 degrees towards the light source. So if you can see, I do have a bit of shadow here, but the light source is diagonal this way. This is the type of lighting that I prefer when taking a headshot because it allows the face to have a little bit of depth and perspective without being fully flat lit. However, some people do prefer the beauty lighting, which is this lighting where you have very little shadow on the face, and that's totally fine too. So step one is to understand where your light source is and how you are relating to your light source. Step two is to find a background. So because I'm a photographer, I have this background in my house, but if you don't have a background in your house, you can use a blank wall, and it's super easy to do this. So you just come next to a blank wall, maybe have a safe distance away from the wall so that you're not casting a shadow on it, and then set up there. Step three, what does your setup look like? So for me, I have a tripod that I've placed the camera on, and this will allow me to basically take a series of photos without having to stop. So when you have your phone, I'm using an iPhone for this headshot, on a tripod, and if you buy a tripod, I'll link to the one that I love below in the YouTube comments. It just allows you to push the trigger and take as many photos as you need so that you can really test out your smile. I know if you're anything like me, when you ask someone to take it, like maybe a spouse or a family member, they'll just take like one photo and you're like, hey, I didn't get my smile right. So by having it on a tripod and by using your own trigger, you can take 1,000 pictures, maybe not 1,000, maybe like more like 100, and then you can really choose the one that really captures your personality, your soul, your smile in the best possible light. Once you find your spot, basically all you want to do is you want to start figuring out how your shoulders want to be. So you can either be this way. You can see that certain angles will make you look broader and bigger, and certain angles will make you look different. Maybe square to the camera looks better for you. I think the best way to figure out what your best angle is to try them all. Try this way, square, and left. And by doing that, you'll get a lot of variety and you'll be able to choose the angle that really suits you. Okay, another thing that's really important is choosing the right thing to wear. So choose a color that helps bring out your undertones. If yellow washes you out, wear blue. You always want to choose a color that looks really good on you and also conveys the type of professionalism that you're looking for. For example, if I am a business person, maybe a business suit would be a more appropriate thing to wear for my headshot. If I am a kind of kids fun person, maybe a bright color like what I'm wearing is a better color. So choose a color that really suits you. If you're having trouble deciding, try on a few different things in the mirror and see what makes you look really good. The next thing you also want to do is make sure that your face is clean, there's nothing on it. And if you like wearing makeup, you can wear makeup, but try to be kind of as natural, and you can always test it out. Like, you always want the profile to really capture who you are and the personality that you have. So I always like to keep my headshots and the way I look during headshots really natural and really kind of expressive of who I am as a person. One other styling tip is, how do you place your hair? If you are a female, you want to try out different ways of placing your hair. Some people look better with their hair all on one side. Some people look better with their hair on the back side. Some people look better with their hair on the other side, or some people look good with hair on both sides. Try out all the different varieties and then figure out what works for you. Having your own trigger is amazing because it really it allows you to kind of take control of the process and not have to be at someone else's kind of energetic, like trying to like get you to take the picture quickly. And like I said, this is just natural light. It's a nice sunny day. There's good light coming in. If, for example, it was a cloudy day, cloudy light also looks really good. So you can test out different lighting, test out different days, and see what looks good for you. Okay, 2 other really important tips. One is, make sure to look at the camera. So the camera is over here. If I look at myself, my eyes will not be engaged in the photo. So you always want to make sure, if you are using front-facing camera, to look at yourself. Number 2, make sure your lens is clean. Just take a second and wipe off your lens, and this will totally help your portrait look fantastic. Step number 3, make sure your camera is in portrait mode. This will help kind of blur the background, and if you prefer non-portrait mode, you can try both and see what looks better, but I prefer portrait mode because it kind of gives that professional SLR look. Most iPhone cameras have a portrait mode for front-facing camera, which makes it super easy, and if you don't, that's okay too. One thing you can also do is try to smile with teeth and without teeth. Most people tend to like the way they look better with teeth. From all of my years of experience, I always feel like people always end up choosing the profile photo that has teeth. But if you are a super serious person and you have a professional look, you can try smiling with teeth. You can also try different hand positions, like crossing your arms, or placing your hands out to the side, or placing your hand on the face. Try out the different hand positions and see what looks best for you. If this was helpful, make sure to like this video, comment below, and also share this video with family and friends, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for more great content.